Something that hit me um, very strongly today. When you have certain knowledge, when you know there's a God, no one can beat you. No one can beat you. Think about it. Think about it. Anything, anything people try to convince me of, I'm like, oh yeah, that's great, that's nice. Still a God though. Isn't that crazy? I win every argument. I win every argument. Oh yeah, yeah, that philosopher, he said some good stuff. Yeah, yeah, that respectable man on earth said some good stuff. Very admirable. Still a god though. See how powerful that is? That's insane. Oh yeah, the smartest man on the earth. He discovered quantum theory, and you know, he discovered all this crazy stuff. We, man went on the moon. That's nice. Still a god though. Isn't that powerful? That's powerful. That's what certain knowledge of God does. And I've just been messing with people. I know the. I won't make a dent with the atheists. I was surprised that Beast got converted to God, and a true atheist, Beast of the deep. I was surprised that he got converted to God. As far as my life, I was atheist very short, so I don't consider my time as an atheist as very long on the earth. I was agnostic for a time. You know, I was against God, but I wasn't sure if there was a God. I hated God, but I wasn't sure if there was a God. You know what I mean? I knew Satan exists, but I still wasn't sure if there was. You know what I mean? There was always this unknown. You know what I mean? There was always this mystery of like even for me, I'm not sure if there's a God or not, if he's good or not. I don't know. But for the past 11 years, um, after um, a successful suicide, it was successful, but it came back. That's when the real God stepped in my opinion. That's when I knew there was a real God. That wasn't Satan. A different God that was not Satan. That was the first time I knew for sure. I'm like, who's helping me? You know what I mean? So I've known there's a God that's totally different than Satan, like the opposite of Satan. Yeah, I'll give you one guess who that is. You know who that is. The good guy in the Bible. The good guy. The really good guy. That guy. So, but yeah. Um, it's funny. So much effort throughout my life was just to turn me against God. That's it. Turn me against my best bud, Jesus. That was it. I know the game. I know the game now. You know what I mean? But isn't that awesome? You know, people think I only discovered God when I got saved. Nope. If you watch my videos before I got saved, before I'm vocally saying God is helping me. Before I'm saved, way before, Jesus is helping me. Before I even knew about being saved, I was just guided there eventually by God, because God knew the importance of being saved, like it says in the Bible. God knew the importance of being saved, not me. God did. I didn't know the importance of it. In order to see the kingdom of heaven, you have to be reborn. You have to be saved. God knew that. Jesus said that. So that's why I was led that way. You know, but for 10 years I knew God existed. That was not the devil. You know what I'm saying? See the insane advantage I have. Insane advantage. Oh yeah, that politician makes a lot of good points. I feel like I can believe in him and stuff. That politician, I believe in him and all stuff. That's well and dandy. There's still a living God though. Yeah, Jesus still died on the cross. Get what I mean? See how powerful that is? That's power. That's power. I, no one can beat me. No one. God's knowledge trumps every man's knowledge. No one beats it. You know what I mean? Isn't that crazy? all arguments won already. When Jesus says he overcame the world, he did. He overcame everything. Everything men are doing. Any good idea men are doing. You know? Any good invention they made. Isn't that powerful? I thought so. Well, that's all well and dandy. You know what I mean? Who cares who that guy is? Respectable man of society. They're still living God, though. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's what I realized today. I'm like, man. Because before, like, when I left Mormonism, I was listening to the atheists because I knew Mormonism was false. So I was listening to the points of the atheists. You know what I mean? But in the back of my mind, I'm like, this is pretty empty. I was like, this is pretty empty. This isn't, and you know, they make all these factual things, you know, science this, science that, evidence this, evidence that, science there this, science there that. It all sounds good and technical if you want to be a robot. I guess if you want to be a technical robot, that's fun for you. You know what I mean? But it was empty. I'm like, man, all this technical stuff, you know, who cares? Who cares about any of that? Did any of the scientists sacrifice themselves for me? No, who cares? You know, basics are key. You know what I mean? I don't care about some scientist that I don't even know. You know, who cares? You know, whatever they discovered, God already knew they would discover. Praise God. God already knew that. They're still living God. Whatever they discover. See what I mean? Isn't that powerful? But with the atheists, you know what I mean? I know how their brain is. You know, when I was arguing with them in the past, I thought this time around, if I hit them a little harder, it'd be different. Maybe it would click. I'm like, oh yeah, us evolving from an ape is stupid as hell. That's a breakthrough. That's a breakthrough. If I can get an atheist to do, that's why I'm hitting them hard. I'm hitting them hard with that. I'm hitting them hard. I'm calling them on their bluff. I'm facing them with their own truth that they think is truth. I'm hitting them hard. That they're a descendant of an ape across the street in a zoo. I'm hitting them hard. Bam, 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 bam. Until they're like, yeah, that is stupid as hell. Breakthrough. Praise God. I got through to one atheist. I got through to one. They sound so smart and all this. Evidence this, evidence that. You just hit them like you descended from a monkey. But that's stupid. Miracle. Miracle. That's a miracle if I can break through one. Just one. Like that. They're like, yeah, I'm smart in all these areas, you know. I'm very smart in all these science things, you know. I'm very smart in all this philosophies, you know, of all that. But me evolving from an ape, that's stupid. That's stupid, you know. I'm so freaking smart. What? No, you know, that's what I'm trying to hit him. See why I'm trying to hit him there? I'm trying to hit him hard. The axe of God. Bam, bam, bam. You have to hit him harder. That's what I've learned. You have to hit them harder. Bam. They don't get it. Bam, bam, bam. They're stubborn. Bam, bam, bam. Until they're like, yeah, I am pretty stupid for thinking I evolved from an ape. I'm stupid as hell. As harsh as that is. I'm trying to break through. I'm trying to make a breakthrough. Before they're in the cemetery. I'm trying to break through. I am. Like, bam. Before that cemetery gate closes and their headstone's up. I'm like trying to break through. I am. I'm trying to save souls the hard way. Bam, 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 bam. I am. No joke. The axe is hitting hard. You gotta hit the atheists harder than the Mormons. You do. That's why I'm doing it. The Mormons, even though their teachings are false, it's all muddied up. But a lot of them still believe in God, despite the false teachings. They still believe in God, even though their perception of God is not right. They still believe in God. That's why they're ahead of the atheists. Totally. That's why they're ahead of the atheists, and that's why I don't have to hit the Mormons, the ex-Mormons, as hard. Because a lot of them already know there's a God, even though their perception of God is wrong. Does that make sense? A lot of them already experienced there's a God, for sure. Without even though there was false teachings, and they were in the midst of false teachings about that God, You know what I'm saying? So that's why you have to hit the atheist harder. Because, just bam, bam. They're both false, but you just gotta hit them hard. Bam, bam. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it gives me kind of an unfair advantage, but that's God's will. It is. you know, I knew the Mormon Church was false when I was really young. Then I knew atheism was officially false at age 29. So about 11 years I've known atheism is false. God was clearly helping me, and it wasn't the devil. God was clearly helping me, and you can even see God helping me before I got saved. You can see God assisting me. You know what I mean? Everyone thinks I should be dead. They're right. I should be dead. I shouldn't be getting better at all. So, praise God. Now I'm laughing for real. I'm laughing for real. You've seen my videos. I'm laughing for real. At the expense of the atheists, but thank you guys. Thank you guys. When you have a clear head and you really think about it, with a clear head, you know, when you when you think you're evolved from the ape, it cracks you up. It cracks you up so hard. It's just you just laugh so hard. You laugh so hard. It feels so good. So that's where I'm heading. It's the one area that makes them look stupid the most, the evolution. That's why I'm hitting there. Bam, 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 bam. I know it seems cruel, and I'm sorry about that, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Hit them with the axe. In the area where they're the most stupid. No offense. They think they're so smart, but that area, I'm like, whoa, I'm hitting that area. I'm hitting that area hard. Hard. That's what I've been doing. Hard. But yeah, that's what I discovered. Knowing there's a God for sure. No question in your mind. Certain knowledge that there is a God that isn't the devil gives you a huge advantage. Huge. Against everybody. Everybody. Anything they say. No, that's fine. That's a good theory. Yeah. That makes sense. That's a good theory. Still God though. That's powerful. That's powerful, my friend. So God bless you, my friends. I'll be on my way. But that's what I realized today.